Hey friends. So several years ago, I volunteered to help with loaves and fishes, which our parish does a couple times a year in Trenton. And I'd done it many times before, and it's just going to be my regular Saturday thing to do. Now, there are two times that you could sign up for. You could sign up for the earlier shift and serve the bagels and coffee, or you could sign up for the later shift, about 11 o'clock, and you'd serve lunch. And that's my favorite time to go. So I decided to sign up for 11 o'clock. That way I would have time to do all my morning chores before going over to Trenton. And I had a big schedule of things I needed to do, all these things I needed to do. And when I was finished with that, I was going to go and love and serve my neighbor. So I got everything done, headed over to Trenton for 11 o'clock. And my mind was still racing of all these things I had been accomplishing all morning long. And I walked into the soup kitchen with a lot of people there, and I saw somebody that I knew, and she came over to me and said, "Cathy, do you see that man sitting over there?" And I looked over, and I said, "Yes." And she said, "Well, we were just talking with him, and he has pancreatic cancer." Yeah. And I said, that's hard. And she said, "Yeah, he has a problem. He needs to get to New Brunswick this afternoon, and he needs a train ticket." And I said, "Oh, volunteers are not allowed to give money." So I said, "Well, you should tell the person who runs the soup kitchen." She said, "We did. They said that we could buy him a ticket." And I said, "Oh, okay. Just buy him a ticket. Well, you can go to train station and get a ticket." And she said, "Well, I can't. I'm leaving. I need you to do it. Can you go to the train station and buy him a ticket to New Brunswick?" And I said, "Well, no, because right now I'm supposed to be the one serving, and and she said, "No, no, it's really okay. You're good to go because there's prayer first and all this." And I said, "Yeah, I know, but this is what I'm supposed to be doing." And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, "I'm going to get lost when I drive to Trenton. I always get lost when I drive through Trenton, and this is going to take me longer than I thought, and I don't know about this." And she said, "No, we really need you to do it." So I did. I got in the car, drove to the train station, got a ticket, and I came back. And I walk into the soup to this big hall, right? There's all these people there, and I don't see him. Can't see him anywhere. And I'm thinking, well, and I'm holding the ticket, and all of a sudden he shows up in front of me, and he looked at me, and I said, "Oh, these are for you. This is your ticket, your round trip ticket to New Brunswick." If you could have seen the look on his face, looked like I had given him, I don't know, millions of dollars, the most incredible gift you had ever seen, right? And then he put his arms around me and he hugged me. He was so thin and he was so frail. And he started saying, "Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you for doing this. I can't believe you did this for me. Thank you, thank you." And he kept repeating it and he kept hugging me until I started to cry. I just couldn't believe it. Then we kind of stepped away from each other, and I went to the prayer and started serving the lunch. And I kept thinking of him, and we're serving and it's busy. And all of a sudden he shows up again and he said, I'm going to leave a little bit early. I'm not really hungry anyway, and this gives me a chance to get over to New Brunswick. And I said, "Oh, well, I wish you a lot of luck." And then he said, I want to thank you." And I said, "Hey, I didn't get your name." And he looked a little surprised, and he told me his name was Muhammad. And I said, "Because I would like to pray for you." And he said, "Huh, I'm not really much of a person for prayer, but that would be great. Should we do it right now? Want to pray right now?" So we prayed together. And I always remember that day. I always remember that moment because I thought I knew what I was going to that soup kitchen for. I thought I knew how to love and serve my neighbor. I had a plan. In fact, I had a lot of plans how the day was going to go and how that was going to perfectly fit into my day. And that's not what God had planned. He had planned something completely different. The way I loved and served was not what I had expected at all. And I fought it a little bit, but it ended up being exactly the right thing. Today, Tuesday of the 25th week of Ordinary Time, the psalm for today is Guide me, Lord, in the way of your commands. And to me, this prayer is a reminder that God is the one who's always leading and guiding us. And it's a reminder that I need to pray for guidance. I need to ask for, where do you need me to be, God? And what do you need me to do? If I really want to know how to love and serve my neighbor, if I really want to grow closer to God, I think it, for me anyway, begins with prayer. God, please guide me and lead me in your commands. And then, with open hands and with an open heart, we'll be led, I believe, exactly where we're supposed to be. Well, I hope your day's a good one. I hope your week's a good one. Keep you in my prayers. And until I see you again, I wish you much peace.